All right, guys, welcome back today. Today we're going to be getting into chapter 16 notes. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the Tennessee State Constitution of 1834. That is the only thing that chapter 16 consists of. Okay, so we're going to get through this pretty quick. Not a whole lot of information here, but we'll get through it. Okay, so a new state constitution. So during Jackson's presidency, lawmakers in Tennessee decided to write a new constitution, a new state constitution. So they do this for three reasons. First, Tennessee's population had grown rapidly, and they wanted to show that change. All right. Lawmakers also wanted firm rules on how to create new counties. So as we were kind of stretching toward the west and toward the east, we wanted to have firm rules on how to create new counties. And they also wanted to fix flaws in the 1796 state constitution. Okay, so those are the three main reasons that lawmakers wanted to write a new state constitution. So they did make several changes to the Constitution. The Declaration of Rights was moved to the front of the Constitution of 1834. So the Declaration of Rights is like the Bill of Rights in the U.S. Constitution. And they moved it to the front to show the importance of it. So they wanted to show how important people's rights were, so they moved it to the front of this new state constitution. All right. They also just had meetings and discussions about slavery. So half of the delegates petitioned to end slavery. So a special committee was formed to talk about slavery. And this special committee declared that slavery was evil, but the convention as a whole decided that it was up to the slave owners to free their slaves. So the state of Tennessee basically was not going to get in the middle of slavery. They were going to leave it to slave owners to free their slaves. All right. The other thing is voting rights. Voting rights becomes very, very important, especially during Andrew Jackson's presidency. So in Tennessee, with the new state constitution of 1834, voters no longer had to own property to vote. So all you had to be was a white male over the age of 21, and you had to vote in the county that you lived in. That was basically the only rules. All right. So the property, no longer having to own property, only applied to white male voters, though. So this still leaves out women and free African Americans. Those two groups still cannot vote at this time in 1834 in Tennessee. Only white male voters are still the only people that can vote. They no longer have to own property, okay, but they have to be white, they have to be male, okay? Still no women, and still no free African Americans could vote. All right. So really quick, that was it. Chapter 16 is really short, just looking at those changes for the new state constitution of 1834. So that'll answer all of those things on your note sheet. And that is it for today. So we'll see y'all next time.